Over 44's on. Nah, not it. Yeah. Oh, no, there's another one. 17. No, who else? Another thing. Again.
Hello and welcome to the match tonight between the Eastern Suburbs and Gold Coast Knights here on FQTV. We're at Heath Park for this exciting encounter. We're into the 5th round of this year's season, and so far these sides have both started with a couple of wins and also a couple of extra points in there as well. So let's go through the sides. As you can see on the screen at the minute, I'll run you through who the Eastern Suburbs are starting with tonight in order. They've got Parsons, Neville, Barnett, Hudson, Riddington, Pangali, Kant, Kusunoki, Maud, Guanhan and Imanzi. And on the subs bench tonight, we've got Melville, Doolan, McMahon, Gordon, Taylor and Dottori. For the visiting Knights, as you've just seen on screen, as the players give a little high five to the opposition, we've got Arantz, Aikida, Martin, Kroll, Russell, Inman, Nankaro, Deus, Atawal, Diaz and King. Then on the bench, Marita, Groves, Tomioka, Haraway, Kunst and Kimball. Referees just going through the paces with their respective captains out there tonight. Currently it's Eastern Suburbs who are in 6th position tonight. They've started with 2 wins and 2 losses to this season, while the Knights, they're in 3rd. They're the highest scoring team so far in this year's competition with 12 goals and a goal difference of +6 already. So it's been a nice start for them. They're currently sitting in 3rd position on the table. They've had 2 wins, a draw and a loss just a couple of weeks ago. 7-0 over Magic United. Hat-trick to Brandon Inman on that particular night, and doubles to Martin and Russell. So not far away from the first kickoff of this match here at Heath Park. Round 5 action, FQTV. My name is Josh Honafinger. Going to be taking you through this one, and looks like perfect conditions out here in East Brisbane tonight. Nice clear skies and perfect conditions for a bit of NPL action.
Come on.
The Knights get this one underway, send it all the way back. And they're off and running. Get it back from Barnett. And got a bit of volleyball to start this one. Through the middle, now collected. Swiped over into the middle and easily collected there by Arans. As I said, off the top, 12 goals already to the Knights in this competition. They've been the heaviest scorers so far. We just know how much talent they've got in their forward third, and they'll be looking to exploit that again tonight. Whitehoo's Atawal inside. Martin. He's been on the score sheet as well a couple of times so far this season. Sent wide from King. Been doing a lot of creating from there so far this season, Max King. Decent looking crowd in tonight as well for Friday night. Where else would you rather be? This one's chipped over the top, Win Hope. And we've got a decent run there from Guan Han. Now back down the other end, casually booted away by Parsons. And end-to-end stuff at the minute. Atwell, he just has to head it away, get it out of danger, and allow the Knights to reset here. Got to play it down. The ref is okay with it though. Now cuts inside. All the way back to Amanzi. Over the top. And into the box. Nice ball. At the back. Over the top. I think that may have grazed the crossbar. That's a huge missed opportunity from Maud, who was at the back post. But what a run from Han. Guan Han cut through the defences. Got it off the touchline. And almost the opening goal after just a couple of minutes. So a positive start there from Easts. Again, they're going to look to attack. Guan Han once again down the left. Loses this one there though. Yes, always so reliable. It was Russell and flicks it on. Nice ball into Nankara, who wants to cut inside. King sends it wide onto the far side now. Brendan Inman always looking to create and be dangerous. 5 goals to his name so far this season. Loopy little throw in. Akita does well though. Now Nankaro tries to flick it back. And can Eastern Suburbs hurt them on the rebound? Kusunoki. Barnett. Kusunoki. Oh, that's a nice looking ball, but just collected at the last moment was Deus, and it was fairly done too, says the referee. Martin can't quite feed it through. Hudson does well and is composed. Gets it wide, a couple of step overs there from Maud. Just regain a bit of focus there. What a golden opportunity that was in the 3rd minute of the game. Cody Muller putting it just over the top. But he was completely unmarked at the back post. So something for the Knights to think about there. As now Eastern Suburbs just take control of the tempo of this match. They want it to be played on their own terms. Canton Barnett get a few touches on the ball. And now an aggressive ball across the face and nicely touched. The initial touch from Kusunoki was good, but the second touch just got out of his reach a little bit and was able to be cleared away. Kusunoki, and he's got 2 players on him there. Martin can't control it. There's a tug of the jumper. That's going to be a foul every day of the week. Emanzi wins the ball for the Eastern Suburbs here, and now they've got it in a dangerous position from the left flank. Looks like Matthew Riddington standing over the ball. Andrew Pengelly, Lawrence Kant, and Alexander Parsons. They're the 3 players from Eastern Suburbs who have kicked 2 goals this season so far. Cleared comfortably from the Knights. Now Russell's first to the ball, and he wins the one-on-one on the far side. But his through ball attempt is just a little bit too ambitious. That's easily collected by Parsons. This is some sharp stuff now. All the way across. Kusanoki's got lots of space. Gets it in quickly at the back post. The header is wide from Andrew Pangali. What an opportunity again. Nice build-up on that particular occasion. How about this? Ball, I think it was Quan Han who put it across the face. Eastern Suburbs spreading Gold Coast Knights. Really asking a couple of tough questions early. Sebastian Arans just taking his time, making sure his Knights are in the spot that they need to be. And this one gets all the way over the back. Joel Russell's there. He's got pace. We know that. Does it get to the touchline? It does. And so it's going to be a corner. Last touch. Last touch was off the defender there. Let's just take another look at that. Yeah, the head. So nicely shepherded across. It was Scott Neville, in fact. Kuakita, he's going to have the first corner of the match so far. We're in the 8th minute. It looks very tight over there on the touchline between the fence and the paint, but he feels like he's got enough space there to whip his left foot through the ball. Lots of interested onlookers behind the goals too. And it's a dangerous looking ball at the front post. We're going to have another corner though. The referee's just having a word to the goalkeeper as we look at that replay. Shumford Days perhaps getting a little bit too close to the goalkeeper for his liking. I didn't see anything untoward, but there is a little bit of wrestling going on. This one's at the back post. Knocked back in play. The defensive headers, though, they get Eastern Suburbs out of trouble, at least momentarily. Attacking the ball well, and there was a tug of the jumper. Yep, the referee didn't like that at all. Kusanori, I think he was pulled off balance. It was nice play with the head to get them out of danger initially, and then you can just see a little grab there from Braden Inman. I think that was the right call. Oh, nicely done by Dias. He had to get a foot on that, otherwise Eastern Suburbs were through. And this one, oh, this is also going to be a free kick. Does the referee take anything out of his pocket? I don't think so. That's a potentially goal-saving slide there, and then oh, it was the follow-up there, definitely, yes. Follow-up from Diaz. Nankaro's challenge initially, I think, was okay. But then he was a bit late onto that one. Potentially studs showing there as well as he just gets his ear checked out. The Knights momentarily down to 10 men. Riddenton flips it over to the back and headed back into danger. Nankaro now has to clear, and he does. We've got a bit of volleyball happening again, and the pressure's enough, and so Eastern Suburbs will get another look at this one. Daniel Diaz still getting attention. Potentially a bit of claret flying off his ear there. Eastern Suburbs obviously very keen to get this ball moving while they've got the player advantage. And Nancy, can they pick a hole in this Knights defence? Neville. Good ball. Imanzi. Now Barnett. Riddington inside. Guanhan flicks it off. And now moving the ball quickly. Guanhan doing a lot of moving through there. We've seen him on both wings through the centre. He's got the licence to go wherever he wants, it seems, and he's been pretty busy early, but now the Knights have the run. Russell looking for someone to give it to. In the end, he just got it dispossessed. And Eastern Suburbs get away with the ball. Kuznocki getting very busy on this left-hand touch line. Back inside from Pangali. Nice touch. This is an aggressive ball. A little bit too much on it. Barnett only manages to head it straight up in the air. Russell now is at the fall of the ball. Guanhan. Nicely done to Hudson. And can't get it past Max King there, who's had plenty to do early. It's a bit of a push there, not given from Maud. And now all the way back, and the Knights get a chance to potentially set something up. And they want to move it quickly as well. Adderwell. Nancaro gives it back to Adderwell. Nice running. Here's the flick ball inside. Martin, deflection and goal. Opening goal of the game goes to Tyson Martin after 13 minutes, and it was a nice build-up, a nice, quick, swift build-up. Adderwell got the ball in. I think definite deflection, potentially off his own man. And there's the first goal of the game. The Knights, they're up 1-0.
Let's go.
Well, it's Martin's third goal of the season. He scored 2 in that March 8 7-0 victory over Magic United. Celebrated with a little stir the pot celebration as well. And now the Knights, well, they've got a head of steam up now. Nancaro starting to look really dangerous. Back to Redmond. Touched on just how prolific he's been already so far this season. All the way back to Atawal, but cut off. But then that's cut off as Nancaro looks to go all the way back. That one's not going far enough. And Maud. What can he create? He wants the switch to happen. He doesn't want to be the one to pull the trigger. Adderwell does well to make this a tough contest. Suburbs are under trouble. They're under pressure here at the minute. Muncie, though, keeps his cool and does well. Well, that 50-50 ball's won. Here's Russell. He's got the pressure from Hudson. Turns him around. Edmund, very high up the ground at the minute. I'm sure that will change later in the game. Here's Adderwell. Oh, nice turn. Gets inside. What can he create this time? Martin. All the way back to Nancaro. They'll start again. Inside. Russell got his foot to it, and it's going to be a goal kick. Here in their effects microphone, the touchline staff are certainly getting involved in this match. Kent did well to make sure that that wasn't turned over in midfield by Martin, who's really putting the pressure on to high line at the minute. Kuznocki needed to use the head there. and did it well. Arans and got the Knights out of trouble, who are happy to keep playing this one-touch football. It's great to watch. Nankaro cuts inside again, as he's done all night so far. He's got Martin. He's also got support there. Goes to Joel Russell. He can have a shot. And another deflection. And another goal. This is all happening very quickly now for the Gold Coast Knights, and they've got two in the space of a couple of minutes. Bit of fortune perhaps, but he was all alone. Barnett got in late, got the foot in, and it was the decisive foot. So Joel Russell with his 5th goal of the season. 2-0. That'll happen rather quickly. So 17th minute goal to Joel Russell. Doubles the Knights' advantage after Martin got the opener after 13 minutes. Both of those goals coming with the assistance of a bit of a deflection. Well, not a bit of a deflection, definitely a deflection on both of those occasions. Christopher Parsons in goals must be thinking or wondering if he walked under a ladder today. Bit of misfortune there, but the Gold Coast Knights certainly aren't going to complain. They've taken their goals tally to 16. This is only the 5th match of the season, of course, in this regular competition at NPL. There's been plenty of other peripheral matches, as I'll touch on a little bit later. Kappa Pro Series is underway. Lots of pre-season football, of course, that went down as well, but yeah, in the NPL so far, we're only 4 and a bit games in, and the Knights scoring at will with 16 goals to their name so far. All of the play in the first 10 minutes, you would have to say, belonged to the Eastern Suburbs. They couldn't cash in, and now Nankaro with a lot of space in front of him. Can he cash in? He's been the assister on a couple of occasions. Nice defence, though, from Kusunoki, who's had to do quite a lot, both offensively and defensively. And the corner count is growing for the Gold Coast Knights. Shots-wise, 2 apiece so far. I suppose that would count as the 3rd, so I'm just going to get out my pen and mark that down as the 3rd shot for the Knights. But so far, a quick little burst there from the Gold Coast Knights got them into a good position. In fact, they've scored at least 2 goals in their last 3 games. They've already got that in tonight's fixture. Still early days. This is a nice ball to the back post. Well defended by Barnett. So reliable in those aerial battles. You don't see him lose too many. And now he's got to make sure that his troops are really switched on here. They can't afford to concede another here, otherwise it's going to be a massive uphill battle. I mean, it already is, but there's still plenty of time to get back into this fixture, but not if you concede a 3rd inside 20 minutes. This is set towards the back post. Nice punch out there from Parsons. And now Maud has some chance to just assess things. No one really to kick to, so he has to go wider to Kant. And now he's got Kusunoki, who has been at both ends of that wing tonight, working hard, trying to create. Lawrence Kant, Imanzi. Switch was on, didn't want to use it quickly, and so potentially now the moment has passed. Hudson and Neville. And now Kant again. And through ball is cut off by Diaz. This one sent in the wrong direction from Eastern Suburbs. Joel Russell, we know he's got pace. Nankaro on the inside. Got the shot off, but I think it was deflected. In fact, it was a really nice block from Amansi, and we're going to have another corner for the Knights. All the attacking at the minute happening at this end of the ground. Got the foot in well. That's a nice challenge. And the Knights, well, they're happy to take their time now because they've got that advantage. They can certainly do that. Kappa Pro Series, mixed results so far for both of these sides. Eastern Suburbs. They defeated the Magic 2-1. They drew with Holland Park 2-2. Then they were defeated by Logan Lightning 5-2. So that was a bit of a surprise result. Here's Diaz, goes short this time. Gets a chance to, sorry, it was Akita with the ball. Now Nankara getting busy again. Headed away by Neville, does well. Off the chest and into the box. Almost into a dangerous position, but couldn't quite bring it down, was Max King. Perhaps not used to being that far forward. Spun around, I heard a whistle. Who's that going to? It's going to be Eastern Suburbs ball, and Martin just kicks it away, but that's fine. Kalimanzi, so plenty to do. Oh, was that a late touch? Referee didn't see anything though, so it's play on. Kusinori tries to get into a dangerous position. Shelford Diaz though clears it. And now through the back, but cut off by Maud. Eastern Suburbs having a look now. Every time they look to go forward, it seems to be cut off. Haven't seen any crosses from the right side though so far. Turning around is Akita. Can't. Crossed over and safely through to the touchline. But there was a touch on that, so we're going to have a corner. It's Eastern Suburbs' first corner of the game.
Ready, here we go. All right, set up here. Set up here. Set, hold, nothing here. Hey, everyone's fucking touch tight. Everyone's touch tight. Leave them nothing.
Nodded away. Now back into the danger zone. Loose ball at the back post. Gee, the Knights were lucky that there were no Eastern Suburbs players there lurking. Arans can pick it up and take his time and have a bounce. Send it back into play. That touch is a little long for Neville, but he's going to have to start it all again here. So much experience. Scott Neville, of course. So does his captain, Alex Barnett. Brinton. Nice ball to Maud. Can he get there? Yes, he keeps it in, but slips over. But wins his side a corner. So Eastern Suburbs, they've got some territory back, and now they've got a couple of opportunities to get the ball into a dangerous position. Back post. Rising was Neville, but a foul was spotted in there from the referee. Let's have a quick look at that. Neville got himself into a really dangerous position. Got a good piece of it. Yeah, hard to spot exactly what that was for. There was no real arguments from either side, so play on. 25 minutes into this one now. Eastern Suburbs 0, Gold Coast Knights 2. Barnett again asked to gather that one, and this one is a foul on the Eastern Suburbs captain. And the Tigers want to move it on quickly.
Watch your line, Lenny, good. Lenny, watch your line. Good. Watch that one through the middle. Good Chili. Go, Cody. Now you can gamble. Lenny, watch Lenny. Get in there, Cody. Get in there. Get in there. Get in, Cody. Get in.
Around the grounds at the minute. In the NPL, we've only got one other game on tonight. Peninsula Power against Gold Coast United over at AJ Kelly Park. Currently 0-0 on that one. It's also available on FQ TV if you are so inclined. But for now, we've got a really exciting contest here at Heath Park. Gold Coast Knights with a 2-goal advantage. And this one's really nicely worked. Braden Inman now getting on the ball. Martin with a goal to his name so far. Adderwell set one up. Russell couldn't quite get there. Instead just finds himself sliding along the top of the box. Gold Coast Knights, well, they've also had a bit of a mixed start in the Capital Pro Series as well. They drew with Olympic 1-1. They defeated Redlands 1-0, and then they lost to Robina 3-1. So probably chalk that one down as a bit of a surprise result as well. So far, from a Knights point of view, this game's going to plan. If you've just joined us, it was Tyson Martin with a goal in the 13th minute that got things underway, and then 4 minutes later, Joel Russell got another. Here's Cant, making his way into a dangerous position. Maud goes backwards. Neville. Barnett. Kusunoki. Oh, nice slide. And a well-timed slide there. Making sure that that attack stopped in its tracks. Well, we're going to have a bit of a spell for a drink. After 29 minutes. It's 2-0 in favour of Gold Coast Knights. Both the managers are going to have a bit of a chat to their squad at the minute. Just assess the game, where it's at. So far, as well as having a 2-goal advantage, the Knights, or they've had more shots, 4-2, and more corners, 4-2. So they've certainly had the more dangerous looking attempts. I'd say territory's probably about 50-50 so far. Eastern Suburbs certainly owning the first 10 minutes of this match, but they couldn't capitalise. They had a couple of really, really strong chances. We had Cody Maud put one over the top of the crossbar in just the 3rd minute, I reckon, from inside the box. He was unmarked. And then we had, well, Andrew Pangelli got a free header as well. Couldn't put that on target. So they've had their chances. Certainly not out of this game. Lots of time still to come. 15 minutes left in this half, of course. And from memory, it was an Eastern Suburbs throw-in. The Gold Coast Knights are trying to claim it. Then Caro thought he was a chance there of robbing that ball back, but the referee was aware to his antics. Now, I wonder what was discussed there at the little huddle for Eastern Suburbs. And Caro sends it in Joel Russell's direction. He gets into some space. He's got the toe. Can he cut it back? Not quite. Nice sliding challenge from Neville. Inman was arriving, but he just did enough. Hudson just lost the ball, and you're always under so much pressure when Joel Russell is lurking. Gee, the ball almost got through there too, didn't it? So Russell, 5 goals to his name now this season after that goal in the 17th minute. Braden Inman, he also has 5 goals to his name. Tyson Martin now has 3 after he scored tonight. They've just got so many options up forward, don't they, this squad of Knights. And you feel like they'll be at the business end of this season. This is a nice corner in as well. Who did that come off? It's going to be a goal kick. We'll have a quick check of this delivery as well. Yeah, rising was Russell. Can't keep him out of the game at the minute. And Carey puts on a lot of pressure there. It's a nice high line that the Knights are playing tonight. Obviously it can be very taxing, but when it pays off 2 goals early, it's worth it. Nice move there from Kant. And then Carey was collected late. Nothing too untoward about that one, but definitely a foul. It's going to be a Rams to take this one. Martin's there, runs it over, and it's going to be a throw into Eastern Suburbs. Now Maud. Coming back in the other direction. And all the way back. Maybe now the switch is on. Neville. The Knights have done pretty well to block this up though, and now they're going to win it back to DS. And all the way across. King. What did that come off? His shoulder. Emanzi does well to win it back momentarily. Flicked over. Riddenton does well. Kusunoki's moved over to the right-hand side. Can't get there. But he's been so industrious so far. Really positive start from the winger. Barnett. Hudson's moved centrally too. Barnett looking to attack down the left-hand side. Flicked over. Too much on it though. And goal kick. Last season, these two sides were very evenly matched overall. Eastern Suburbs finished 4th with 38 points, and the Gold Coast Knights finished 5th with 37 points. The Suburbs had a 3-point deduction, so they actually had 12 wins to the Knights 11, but at the end of the day, if you're not first and all that, good big challenge there. Barnett goes in and collects a couple of Knights players, spins around. Russell's got the ball again and manages to run past Hudson. The spin gets it off to Martin. Looking dangerous again here, the Knights. Through ball on. Nicely done. Akita will get there. Goes back to Inman. Always strong on the ball and wins the throw in. He wanted a foul. He's not going to get it. Kusunoki pressure. That was okay, says the referee. Now King. Kusunoki again, hunting. All the way back to Deus. And Kroll Haven't had to call his name too much so far tonight. Luke Kroll. Keda, what can he find with the throw? Nicely done by Martin to get it back to the throw up. And now King, he's strong on the ball. He does well there. And Eastern Suburbs, well, every time they get the ball, they want to move it on quickly. And now they've got lots of space to work with. Hudson wants to go back to Neville. Haven't had too many touches in the forward third, just in the last little bit here, Eastern Suburbs. They're happy to control the tempo down back, but at the front end of the ground where they want to have dangerous possessions, they just haven't had too many to speak of in the last 15 minutes. Maybe that'll change now. Maud gets it through the Pangali. Now Kusunoki, can he whip in across? He does. It's a deflected one though, and it'll be a corner. It's the third of the game so far for Eastern Suburbs, as you can see on the screen there. Half as many as the Knights have had. And still a good chunk of time before the half-time interval to get back into this game here for the home side. Maud cuts it back. Kent went for the shot, but it was blocked. And the referee wanted... Well, he's been called to blow the whistle. A couple of Knights players down in the box, but they're back on their feet now. This one's flicked over. Riddington just gave it straight back to the Knights, and what a challenge that is from Neville. Inspirational stuff. Can he create something from it now? All the way back. Neville's still up forward for now, but now he's slowly drifting back to his more preferred position. It's over the top. Kusunoki. Nobody coming to him, so he has a bit of time to assess. Have a look. Moore dinks it over. Kent tries to bring it back in himself. Potentially trying to do a little bit too much there. But the Eastern Suburbs are going to get another chance to attack again. For now the Knights happy just to sit back. Guanhan, nice with the outside of the boot into Andrew Pangali. Guanhan can't get there, but Kent can. And now we've got Nankara, who has had a couple of really dangerous runs so far tonight. Loves to just attack with speed when he gets that ball. Doesn't matter if there's someone in front of him, he just runs straight towards the goal that he's shooting for, which is great to see. Makes him exciting to watch. Long searching ball. Mort does well just to knock it down. And now Kusunoki, well, he was on there for the 1-2. Didn't want to use him though. A little bit late on Pangali perhaps, but play on, says the ref. Pangali's in again, and Diaz throwing his body on the line. Love to see that. Not afraid to put in the slide challenge. And potentially this game has just lifted a notch in the last couple of minutes. Certainly plenty of vocal support on the sidelines, as there always is from these two sides. Russell just loves to run and does really well there. Can he get back to his feet and support Nankara not quickly enough, and defence was good. Oh, but this is a shocker. Martin now has time. Can he send through his teammate? He couldn't. Ikeda. Inman. Over. Header. And it's wide. But it was off Eastern Suburbs, so we're going to have a corner. The 7th so far for the Knights. Gee, that was a horror turnover from Lawrence Cant in the middle of the ground. He's lucky it didn't cost them. Straight to Tyson Martin, who's already on the score sheet tonight. It's too shallow, this corner. Knocked away. And nice work from Maud, who now has the whole half ahead of him. Flicks it over to Kusunoki. Can he finish? One-on-one. Yes, he can. Brilliant play from Cody Maud, who beat two defenders to get the ball. And it was put away by Daiki Kusunoki. Look at this outside the boot. Got it off nice and early. Gave his teammate plenty of time. And the finish was clinical. Daiki Kusunoki, first goal of the season. And look how happy he is. Eastern Suburbs are back in this game. It's 2-1. Brilliant from Cody Maud. Two Knights defenders seemingly taking each other out. But maybe Maud's been played on the wrong side here. He's been on the right all night. Gets one chance on the left-hand side of the ground and assists a goal. That was brilliant. And now, the Suburbs, they're hunting for an equaliser in the shadows of half-time here. Clinical finish from Daiki Kusunoki. And you'd have to say he deserved that. He's been working tirelessly. Had a stint on the left flank, now he's on the right. And he's looked the most likely from Eastern Suburbs so far, so good reward for the young man. Gets his foot on the ball again here. He's had plenty of touches. And those two combine once again. He's got the pace. Can't get past the Keta though. And the runs clears. Almost missed it with the clearance there. Here goes Nankara now. We know what he's going to do. He's going to run with the ball. Russell, he's got space. Martin always inside. Oh, back into the danger. Flicked away. And settle is the call from the touchline. I think that's probably a good idea. Looks like a bit of medical attention required for Cody Nankara here. Hopefully nothing too serious. As I sort of touched on just before that goal, the level of this contest has just risen a little bit in the last 5 to 10 minutes. And that might mean a few boots flying in a bit harder than they normally would. But that's what we expect in this competition. Certainly nothing too cynical from what I saw there. But for now, Nankara is just getting the attention of the medical staff. And well, this might take us into half-time if this continues. No doubt with 3 goals. And now a bit of injury. We'll get some stoppage time. Very gingerly moving off the ground, or is he going to be required to leave the ground? I think so. He's had the medical attention, so he does have to leave before we can resume, and he'll have to potentially finish this half from the sidelines. Well, what a game we've got on our hands at the minute. Let's just go around the grounds quickly and check what's happening over at AJ Kelly Park. Well, still 0-0. Over there between Peninsula Power and Gold Coast United. play can finally resume here at Heath Park. Good to see.
Watch it, Lenny.
4 extra. 4 extra.
Watch it, Len.
Neville. Hudson. Guanhan. Happy just to control the ball. We've seen this already tonight from Eastern Suburbs. They want to be in control. Certainly winning the possession stat at this point in time. Attack was good there from Riddington, but all he could do is knock it back. And now, that's a nice touch from Maud. Okay. He's got a lot to do, and he's got 3 to beat in the end, and he can't do that, which is fair. An awkward take from Neville, but it's okay. Thought I saw a hand in there. No checking of the watch just yet from the ref. Long ball and nice touch there from Guanhan. Sends it back in the direction of Riddington, but it's only picked up by Joe Russell. Barnett as well to knock it into touch, as he so often does. He's done it many times in his career. What else would you expect from the East's captain? That's it well. He'll take the throw. Looks like Nankara is back on the field as well, which is good to see. Trying to find a gap in this Knights defence here, Eastern Suburbs. Maud's happy to go backwards. Almost flicked over, but Ikeda does well. And Inman, he'll use Russell. Ball movement has been pretty fast all night so far for the Knights. They've been understandably slow to bring the ball back into play, but once they've had it in play and they've had it at their feet, they've moved it pretty quickly. So that's half time here at Heath Park. We've got a good contest on our hands. A couple of deflected goals gave the Knights a 2-goal advantage, but just before half time, some beautiful play from Cody Maud and Daki Kusunoki have the Eastern Suburbs back in this contest. It's Eastern Suburbs 1, Gold Coast Knights 2. Join us again in, let's say, 15 minutes when we return for the second half. to Heath Park. It's the NPL clash between Eastern Suburbs and Gold Coast Knights. It's great, very exciting first half. 2 goals to 1 in favour of the Knights, but the Tigers got one back late through their star winger Kusunoki. So 2-1, and East were out here nice and early, ready to start this second half. They're keen to get back into this contest. And the Knights, well, now they're ready to go. My name is Josh on the finger. I'll be taking you through this final 45 minutes. It's going to be plenty of action as well, no doubt about that. Not quite sure if we've had any substitutions just as of yet. I'll double check and make sure if there have been any. But Eastern Suburbs, they're away quickly here. And first attack of the half will be theirs. Flicked over into the box. Pangeli's there. Can't quite get there. Deus, oh, that's a thumped ball in from Cant. Now Maud. King does well to mop up. And scoops it down the line nicely, keeps it in. Touches heavy from Amansi and gives away the ball. Neville rises. King. Bit of side-to-side stuff to start this one. It's come out at a frenetic pace. Here's Cant. Can he get it inside? It's going to be a corner, I believe. Came off Kroll. Arounds tried to keep it in play, but he couldn't. Headed away nicely from Adderwell. Kusunoki, he'll flip it in towards the keeper. Nicely directed, but well defended. Now looping ball from Riddington. Barnett was there and the ball just squirted away in the end, a bit meekly. But that's a positive start from East to still 1 goal behind, but certainly not out of this contest. So from the first half, we had a goal to Tyson Martin. He got one in the 13th minute. Joel Russell got one in the 17th minute. They were both Gold Coast Knights. And then for Eastern Suburbs, it was Daiki Kusunoki in the 42nd minute. We only had 1 yellow card in the first half. That was Braden Inman in the 9th minute, very early into the book. Well, Cant thought he had a claim for a foul there. Swing and a miss from Hudson. Tug of the jumper there on Guan Han. Referee just happy to let everything play at the minute. Ikeda does well against Kusunoki. Deus. So consistent back there. This one just off target. But good to see Cody Nancaro. He's continuing. He had a lengthy medical check at the end of that first half. Guan Han just boots it in hope. Keto though goes back into the danger and it works, at least for now. Imanzi does well to get to Neville.
Brilliant.
forward, 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 good. He's on, he's on, he's on. 3 seconds. Time! Time! Laurie, when he pulls up, still make the forward run, open the space behind. Really well done. Keep going forward. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Read it, read it. Half a minute, half a minute. Wait.
Down the line goes Kusunoki. Dias. Now Kroll on that trusty left. Oh, was there a foot to head there? I think there might have been. It's going to be tough to pick up on the replay, but we'll have a quick look. Yeah, not sure there was any contact. Potentially a high boot. Have to be careful there, Joe Russell. So let's give it as a foul. No card came out. Probably the right call, but definitely one that Russell will have to watch as this game progresses. Maud, will he set up the first goal for East? Can he set up another? This one's a Knights ball. Intensity nice and high at the start of this half. No doubt this game will open up eventually. But how long is it until we get to that point? Both of these sides so well drilled. Both got their respective styles that you can see in play tonight. And now Russell with the turn. Bit of space out here now for Nankara. He likes to turn inside. Does he use the left? Inman, top of the box. No shot yet. Here's King. Good defense. Really nice stuff from Guan Han, forcing him all the way back. Certainly not out of trouble yet, though. Although maybe now we can put a line through that attack as Barnett takes his time. Maybe not over just yet. King. Nice pressure. Well, King does well again to intercept, but only hands it straight back to the East's captain. Never looking for options. Maud is wide, and Neville having to do quite a bit of work just to get this one out of danger. Nicely touched on, though, and we know the pace that Kusunoki has. Inside, slipped over Diaz, and cleared off the last line. That was much needed from a Knights' point of view. Riddington gets it into a dangerous position, and Kroll boots it out. Throw in. Two balls on the field at the minute. Referees don't normally like that. Maud flicks it over. Only East at the back post, though. Guan Han gets the shot away. Doesn't go anywhere, but the Knights let the ball bounce. That's dangerous to do in your own box. They get away with it on this occasion. But the pressure is going to continue to come. Barnett gets it central. And now Scott Neville can get dangerous. Comes a long way forward. Nicely won by Guanhan. He has a shot. Nicely defended, though, from Max King. Good little contest we've got on our hands now, folks. That's a quick corner. Whipped in. Couple of Knights went up and cleared it away with the head. Neville's a long way forward. And now he's potentially caught out of position, but Maud puts his body on the line and does well. Does really well, in fact. He was almost collected. He knew it was coming. Flicked over. Martin's going to try and get dangerous. Kusunoki rising up with the head, even though he's smaller in stature. East's ball. Maud goes quickly and just gives it away. Kusunoki's pushed over by King. That's okay, says the ref. Redenton, not quite. Well read there by Dias. And now Martin just gives it away, so bit of fatigue starting to show on both these sides. Understandable, it's been played at a breakneck pace this game. Definitely a hold there on Martin, and it's going to have to be a yellow card to Amanzi. He knew what he was doing. Professional foul, but stop the danger. It's the first yellow of the game to Easts. What are we into the 56th minute, 57th minute? And an opportunity for the Knights just to catch their breath. They do hold the lead, but all the momentum at the minute with the home side. Keda goes all the way to the back post. Now Caro's there, head over, Dias! Russell just couldn't get his body into the right position, and he may have been offside anyway. I think he was. And that's the first offside of the game as well. Haven't had too many of those to call. Knights still without a shot in this second half. All the attacking has come from East, understandably. They're chasing the game. They've had 3 shots so far in this half. And 3 corners to none as well in favour of the home side. But the key stat is 2-1, and that's Knights away at the minute. This ball goes over the back. Guanhan. He's been impressive tonight. He's been involved in quite a few plays. Nothing substantial as of yet, though. And Caro's happy to let this one roll over. Collected. And that's going to be a foul against Guanhan. He's not quite sure what for, but certainly looked to be a bit of a late challenge there on Martin. Oh, sorry. That was on Adewale. He's okay to continue, though. Leonard Adewale assisted the first goal of the night. Looking very dangerous on that right side. Oh, thumped into the car park. A little bit too much pepper on that one. Not quite sure we can put that down as a shot either, so East's going to get the ball for free here. They can reset. Maud. Manzi does well. And flicked over the top. Is he onside? No flag yet for Guanhan. He's going to have to beat Shelford Dias, though. And Dias wins that little battle. Atwell knocks it on quickly. Really nicely done. Russell's away. But the flag went up and he missed the goals regardless. Not sure Russell will be in shot here, but that was nice, quick ball movement. Just on the wrong side of the shoulder there of the defender. The flag went straight up. And there was certainly no disagreement from the home fans behind the linesman there on the far side. Probably here in our effects mark, the East coaching staff want quick ball movement. Hasn't really been their way tonight so far, the Tigers. They've been happy with the slow build-up, whereas it's been the Knights who have just attacked its pace when they've had the ball at their feet. Do they have that in their arsenal though? Here, East. And this is nice, quick play. Kusunoki, first time. Degree of difficulty high, but he gets it over the back to Kwon Han. Adderwell does well though and wins that one-on-one. Although Kwon Han gets it back somehow and wins the throw-in. But it's going the other way. He misread that one. Everybody thought it was a Gold Coast Knights throw except Guan. What happened here? Yeah, he must have just touched it. Just on the way through. It's a volleyball happening. 4 heads in a row. That's impressive. Inman with the speed. He can't quite catch Maud though. And now Parsons has a couple of options. Oh, flicked over very nicely from Kant. Kusunoki has to go backwards. That's okay for now. Emanzi. He's got Barnett. Gone on. Finds Riddington. Tucked into the corner though. Very good defending from Leonard Attawell. It's going to be a free kick actually, not a throw in. So maybe it wasn't as good as I initially gave him, but maybe just a little bit too late on that challenge. Mind you, the corralling and the technique was largely very good there from the number 17. However, it's a dangerous position for this ball to be whipped in effectively at corner. The tall timber's in there. Off the head of Hudson, I think it was. Just over the top. And Jack Hudson almost got his name on the score sheet for the second time this season. Number 4, have a look at him. Yeah, the front post definitely was. He's disappointed with himself.
Let's go, please. Let's go.
I'm going to have, looks like the first substitution of the night. On comes Alfred Kemble. He's replacing Diaz. So Kemble is into the play. Of course, he scored in his last start against Brisbane City in that 4-2 win, so a bit more firepower into the game for the Knights. They're not shutting up shop just yet. What changes, if any, will we see from East? Do they feel they need to change their game, or do they feel like they've got a goal coming? Reda Al-Rikabi, of course, manager of the Tigers. This one's flicked on. He was caught though, no advantage. Initially the referee looked to see if there was going to be any. And there wasn't. This is why. Kemble, he's only been in the game a minute. and he's already in the book. And first change for East. It's Kusunoki coming off. I'm surprised by that. In comes Braden Doolan.
Here we go, come on.
So a bit happening all of a sudden. Goal scorer departs after 65 minutes for East. Now eyes will be on those substitutes to see if they can make an impact in this game. Inman has a quick little word there to his staff as well. Smart from the experienced campaigner. Kroll leaves it for his keeper. Communication needed to be good there, and it was. Riddington. Too much on it. Too much on it there for Lawrence Kant. 2-1, Gold Coast Knights. 20 minutes into the second half. All the play has been with East as they chase this game. Coming off a 3-1 loss to Lions. The Tigers, they had won their previous two before that. 4-0 over Brisbane City and 3-2 over Brisbane Royal B. So they'll be eager to make sure that they don't go 2 losses in a row. And this is a nice ball through on the left. Knocked away, Niketa misses a golden opportunity. And the follow-up from Kemble goes way over the top. What a golden opportunity. Nice save from Christopher Parsons and Ku Ikeda. He was in. Just had to win the one-on-one. He couldn't do it. Great opportunity to re-establish that 2-goal lead. Here's Doolan, the substitute now. He flicks it in and straight to the keeper. Was he shooting there? I don't think so. He didn't put his foot through it. And simple take for Sebastian Arans, but this game, it's starting to open up now. I think we're going to get a few more chances in the next few minutes here, folks. Certainly not time to turn off. Down the touchline, and Doolan getting involved again. Over, Barnett misses it. Nancaro gets some space. We know he's got the pace. He's well held up though. Waits for the cavalry to arrive. Martin inside. Kemble. Back to Martin. He dispossessed. And Doolan with a nice sidestep. Bringing some fresh legs. Can he lay it off? Tries to go himself. King does well to knock it down. And the moment passes. Now all the way over the top. Russell's there. Gets past the keeper. There was contact. Can he shoot? Oh, what a save, Chris Parsons. Gets a hand in there and stops it in its tracks. Fantastic. And was he collected there? Late whistle. But we're going to get a yellow card as well. Okay. So a stop in play. I think both sides will be pretty happy to have a little bit of a breather there. And yeah, it was definitely a late boot from Lawrence Kant. So he's going to go in the book as well. Yeah, 69th minute. Nice. Kroll all the way across the field. Mancaro does well to bring it into his grip. Walks it into the corner though, and well, those two, Barnett and Mancaro, they've had a couple of good tussles so far tonight. Not quite sure who I'd give the points to at this stage. We've still got 20 minutes to find out. So Knights starting to get a bit of momentum back in this half. First 20 minutes, all East. 3 shots on goal, a couple of really good opportunities as well. Before in the last 5 or 10, we've had some almost opportunities from the Knights. Both of their goals tonight coming from deflections.
Ref, where is it? Ref, oi! Hey! Where is it? Where is it? The whistle! Take that, take that. Work it. Go on, Joel. Run! Keep going, run higher a little bit. Around the neck. Hard, work with Pengan.
Nodded forward there from Barnett. And nice run from Joel Russell. Braden Inman, he's got a lot of space. He loves this opportunity. And what a slide challenge from Scotty Neville. Brilliant on the last line. Goal-saving tackle. And that is a defender's dream. He never gave up on this. Timed it really well. Made no contact with the striker whatsoever. And that is a beauty from the experienced defender. You would expect nothing less. However, it's another corner going the way of the Knights. And as far as Easts are concerned, well, it's at the wrong end of the ground. For now. Good defence at the front post. Definitely a bit of tugging on the jumper there. Referee let it go. Bit more tugging there as well. Knights ball.
Lukey, make sure we organise.
Clem Gordon there, just getting involved for the first time tonight, number 18. Natuel has to be careful now. Can't take too long to take those throws. He knows the ref's going to be happy to book him again. King does well. He's had a good night too, Max King. But loses the ball here and all the way back into a really dangerous position. Inman just couldn't bring it down in one touch. Martin flicks it wide cleverly. Then Caro inside. Parsons again. He's had a good night. The Tigers keeper. He's conceded 2 goals, but he can consider himself pretty unlucky with those 2 deflections. Gordon trying to get around the back of Ikeda. He can't do that. Not many can. Guan Han, though. He gets it. Was he offside there, Gordon? No, he just got back into play in time. Over to Riddington, and now they go back. Happy to set up from the back, as always, Easts. Taking their time. A couple of fresh legs in that forward half now in Doolan and Gordon to look for. So maybe faster play would be better. Was Hudson collected there? No. Referee said play on. Russell still having plenty to do. And the referee says that Russell collected the player there, but sorry, Nankara collected the player there. No yellow card though. And Guan Han, he now finds himself quite a bit further up the pitch and on the other side, so maybe we've just seen another tactical switch there. Through now goes Guan, can't quite get through the wall of Knights defenders. And Inman starting to play a little bit higher up the ground as well, respectively for the Knights. Into the last 15 minutes of this game. Just get the feeling we haven't seen the last of the goals. All the way through. Pretty well weighted, but Arantz was there and he was happy to take it. Now he's going to walk it all the way back. As is his right. You can hear the countdown coming from the touchline. Neville wins another header tonight. He's had a lot of those to win. And he's won most of them. Well, we've heard all night staff on the sideline have wanted them to go fast, fast, fast. We haven't really seen it yet, but this is promising stuff now. Onto the far side is Doolan. Can't get past his man in Atawal, who clears the danger. Hudson, a bit nonchalant. But it's all okay. Now Maud, the assister tonight for the East's goal. Flicked on. Back to Maud. Where's the whippage? Can he get it in there? No, he get it as well. And Inman in support. Does really well. Wins the foul for his side. And this is going to be a slow resumption of play, you get the feeling. So let's have a quick look at this little contest again. Maud just couldn't find the space to get the cross in. The Tigers players in there, but the defence was just good enough. Referee's going to keep a very close eye Potential time wasting here from the Knights, you reckon? Already seen a yellow card for it after a slow throw in. The arm was all around Martin there, nothing doing. And Tigers captain now, Barnett. He seems to be getting a bit higher up the pitch as well. Where is this equaliser going to come from for the home side? That ball misses Gordon. Now to play. Oh, and Muncie does really well to bring that to ground and collect it. Riddington, he can send Gordon on his way. He's got Doolan in the middle. Doolan was wrong-footed, and saving the day was Adhual. Nicely done, and you can see it's only a throw in. How about that turn from Riddington? Really special stuff. Just got him on the wrong foot there. The substitution headed away athletically from Deus. That was a much more promising play. The two substitutes almost combining. That's a poor cross. Oh, but Maud does really well to mop it up and go again. Riddington flicks it. Doolan, almost. Sliding in. Guan Han now. He whips it across. Nice ball. Gets through the legs initially, but Gordon can't do anything else with it after that. A little bit of nutmeg action there as we enter the final 10 minutes of the game. The Tigers, they got a new lease on life here. Things are happening, and they're happening quickly. Now Gordon can whip it in. Gets it over the back. Two Tigers there. Nobody could get a touch on it. That's going to roll away. Great opportunity. Just missed the opportunity. Couple of centimetres either side, and we may have seen Pangeli get on the score sheet for the first time tonight. It's a good time for a substitution from a Knights point of view. Yuto Morita, he's going to come into the game. He replaces Joel Russell by the looks of it, who's had a great night himself. He scored the second goal tonight in the 17th minute. And he earns a well-earned break. Imanzi, well, he's got better as the night has gone on. As Carl Imanzi. Well, any suggestion that we might see the Knights put the queue in the rack, that's sort of been dispelled by swapping a striker for another striker. Morita, he's into the game. You can see him there at the front of screen, number 8. Placing Joel Russell, so 2 substitutions used apiece. It's a dangerous looking ball. Quan Han, he's moved up into a forward position. He's everywhere at the minute, but he can't collect that one.
that no attack, no stopping attacking play?
No, the ball's going right here. I agree with Trill.
He's in front of him to take it forward.
I would step too far.
I thought you could tackle from behind.
Right! Right! Brayden! 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 Right! We ping!
Hey! Hey! Wrong throw! Coley! He's got a wrong throw! Come on, Cody!
To the ball! Delay Jack! Delay Jack! Paddy ball!
Go!
Paddy good. Paddy backseat good. I'm a Cody.
Play! Nancy!
Come on, you Joe! Come on, you Joe! Come on, you Joe! Come on, you Joe! You Joe, get it!
Paddy, stay wide!
Come on, you Joe, we're going to work. Come on, Chase!
Territory is the name of the game now for Orans. Martin's happy to hang on to it. Goes over the line and East's ball. McMahon goes backwards. They've got to get that ball back in play quickly now, the Tigers. Can't imagine we'll have too much more stoppage time than we did in the first half. Offside though. Offside for Martin. He didn't need to kick that either. Definitely, you could see that there, and things getting a little bit messy late in this game. Guan lost the ball. Almost potentially injured himself, but that ball from Marita. Yeah. Nice finish though from Martin. We'll give him that. We saw it. He was the opening goal scorer tonight, of course, in the 13th minute. Tyson Martin. Helped a little bit by a deflection. Gordon Does well. Guan. Pangali, that's not where he wants to be. He wants to be central in the box. Maud's telling him that, but this is going to go back down the line. And Inman, who's been in a couple of really big challenges tonight so far. Maud wins it. Good collection from Gordon. And corner kick. The home crowd like that. 6 quarters to 2 in this half alone for Easts. They've had the ball up this end plenty of times. They just haven't been able to capitalise. Does that change here as McMahon, substitute, takes this. Plenty of pepper on this corner. Headed out. We're going to have another one. This time it's going to be Matthew Riddington, who does the honours from the left-hand touchline. Lots of orange shirts in there. Keeper does well, punches it with authority. Inman goes down. I think that challenge looks fair to me. No, the referee disagrees. Yellow card to the substitute, Clem Gordon. Well, other than the scores, everything's been pretty even so far tonight. Corners 10-9 in favour of East. Shots by my count 8-7 in favour of Knights by my count. But goals, crucially, 2-1 in favour of the Knights. Not it over. Here's a chance. Doolan has the run. Cuts back inside. Who's on the left-hand wing? It's McMahon. He comes inside. All the way across. Riddington, he's out there now. Imanti, all the way over. Guan had the header. How did he get free? And it just had too much loop on it. He just couldn't keep it down, and to be fair, from that angle and that direction, if he got that on target, what an effort that would have been. But nice build-up from the Tigers, who continue to pepper the goals. They're not going to give up on this one just yet. A couple of minutes left, according to the commentary on the side. And, well, we've seen it already tonight, and now the keeper's booked for being too slow. It's the 4th booking. Well, we've seen 7 bookings in this half alone from both sides. That's going Tigers' way. Throw in. It's all getting a bit chaotic down there on the touchline, as it's a free kick, not a throw in. Have to imagine Parsons would take that, but no, instead Neville wants to play it short. They want to work this build up. Nice touch. Now gets it in. It's a shallow cross, headed in the direction of Doolan, who was there, lurking. Riddington can only hit it straight up in the air. Guan does well to get it out of Martin's paces. Inman desperately wanted a free kick, and he wasn't going to get it again. Very delayed whistle. Eventually, though, the card comes out, and we've got our 8th booking of the half. Very professional foul, certainly from Riddington. It's probably not going to account for much, though, as Martin gets to the ball just before the touchline, and this is perfect situation now for the Knights. Soak up some clock. Maud, although by going deep into the corner, you do leave yourself a little bit exposed. And Guan, he's had a good night. This one can't get to McMahon. Well cut out. And there's the final whistle. The Knights, they've gone to Heath Park and they've taken the 3 points. 2-1, thanks to first half goals to Joel Russell and Tyson Martin. Daiki Kusunoki got one back at the end of that first half. But after a lot of toing and froing in that second half, the Knights hold on. And they win this one, 2-1. And secure their third win of the season. Thanks for joining us in the coverage tonight on FQTV. Been a pleasure to bring you this one. Always a fun day when we get to head out to Eastern Suburbs and cover from Heath Park. As you can see there, they dominated that second half, the Tigers, without managing to capitalise. Lots of corners. In fact, it was 7-2 in that second half. Plenty of shots overall, but crucially, they could not find that equaliser. So that's all from us here tonight. If you're a Knights fan, you're going to go to bed happy. From the whole team here at Football Queensland and FQTV, my name is Josh Finger. Thank you so much for joining us on the coverage tonight, and we will catch you on our next broadcast.
Now.